transmission from the State Department of Academic Safety. Please pay close attention. This is not a practice drill. At 7:12 this morning, multiple schools across the area began reporting unusual incidents. Students at these schools witnessed unsettling things that can't be dismissed. Something was wrong. Their classrooms felt too vast, too chilly. Several students said the windows revealed sights that shouldn't be there. What looks like a view of a deserted street can suddenly shift into a pitch-black void that goes on forever. Doors that open to corridors that shouldn't be real. Stairways that stretch far beyond what the building could contain. If you see these things, you are not mistaken. You're already being observed. Do not remain seated. Do not wait for attendance. Do not respond to the intercom even if it calls your name, especially if it announces names you've never heard before. This is an urgent alert. If you hear your name spoken in a voice that feels too close, but somehow off, don't answer. Do not step out of your classroom. Some students have described the hallways shifting when no one is watching. They change shape and length. The doors leading back to classrooms will suddenly look far too narrow, too tight, as though meant for something else entirely. Other doors may open to staircases that plunge far too deep. They reach beyond the school, going places that shouldn't be there. In case file 0422, a student said they entered a stairwell that was supposed to go down one floor, but it just kept descending and descending. No noise, no reverberation, only endless winding steps that spiraled deeper and deeper. When they tried to turn around, the stairs had vanished completely. If you spot a substitute teacher you don't know, and no one remembers hiring them, you must leave right away. They may look harmless, but substitutes are often the final guard against whatever lurks in the school. Leave your books where they are. Don't question why the classroom feels off. Do not lock eyes with them. The cafeteria meals now taste like ash, a dry, bitter taste that clings long after it's swallowed. It's as if it's not food at all, but something else, something ancient. Records from 2002 state that students who ate the food and asked questions later vanished without explanation. Their lockers, still full of their things, stayed untouched. The bathroom mirrors reflect other rooms when no one else is around. Not just other restrooms, but whole wings of the school you've never seen. Halls you've never walked. The reflection twists reality. Don't trust what the mirrors show. In the library, clocks stay frozen at 11. 11 no matter what time your watch says. Even if your watch reads 2:30 in the afternoon, the library clock stays stuck, refusing to move. The walls seem to throb with a strange force, like the clock is the school's heartbeat, keeping time only for itself. Don't stare at it. If you spot these signs, you're already under watch. Teachers have been seen standing perfectly motionless for hours. Their lips move, yet no words come out. Their fingers jerk, like something inside is trying to drag them outward. Old police recordings confirmed that teachers were found this way, gazing blankly with no memory of what happened. Do not disturb them. Stay away from them. Do not meet their eyes. They're listening for something else. Something inhuman. Something only the walls can hear. Files from 1995 describe unusual events within the school grounds, dismissed back then as construction mistakes. But in truth, the school was being remodeled for another reason, a hidden reason. The fire alarms now ring without warning. When they go off, everyone freezes. And it's not just an ordinary alarm sound. It's a twisted noise like a warped scream tangled with mechanical static. If you move when it rings, you might not find the exit you used before. You might not even still be in your school. In File 06F, A student described fleeing down the hallway when the alarm sounded, only to find themselves in an entirely different part of the building, one they'd never seen. No doors, no windows, just bare concrete, a dead end. If you hear an announcement telling you to stay put in your class, don't obey it. Check the hallway. If the hallway is gone, you are in danger. Find a room with no windows. Lock yourself inside and don't move. Don't open the door if someone knocks. Even if they sound like your friends, they aren't your friends. They're the final trick. Since 1994, these changes have crept in quietly. They claimed it was just upgrades or repairs, but they lied. Students who saw too much were marked as transferred, but they never enrolled anywhere else. They were wiped away. If you feel the air grow heavy, if the lights flicker and stay dark longer than usual, if you hear music from the basement after dark, do not follow it. No matter what voice calls you, no matter who calls your name, do not go to it. Reports from 1999 said the basement music once sounded gentle, like a lullaby, but now it's like scratching nails, like something trapped is clawing to get out. Check your bag. If it's stuffed with things you never owned, if you find old keepsakes, strange pictures, or papers you don't recognize, abandon it. Don't carry anything that isn't yours. Students who kept their bags said they heard footsteps behind them, even though they were alone. If your school bus arrives empty with no driver, don't board it. Your school is no longer safe. Leave right away. Since 2007, we've been monitoring a chain of strange vanishings linked to these events. Our records show the schools affected by these anomalies were shut down. Some were simply erased from official files. Others rebuilt themselves overnight. This alert will not repeat. Don't run. I'm just your friend. I'm here to protect you.